Am I wrong for telling my 14 female daughter the truth about her aunt? Sorry, this is long, but the background is important. Okay, so 23 years ago last month, my youngest sister Anna moved in with her third college roommate in as many years. For context, both my middle sister, Cora, and I had the same roommate all 4 years of college. The new roomie, Bree, was cute, smart as hell, and new to dorm life. Bree's brother Ed moved her in, and I moved Anna in. I was 27 male at the time, Anna and Bree were 20, and Ed was 22. Anna and Ed really hit it off, and Ed asked Anna to dinner that night. Jokingly, I asked Bree out as well. Anna thought I was being serious and basically pushed Bree and I out the door. Ed and Anna never left the room. Bree and I went out for dinner, and when I say I fell in love, I'm not kidding you, I was done for. I ordered dessert just to keep the conversation going. I lived only 20 minutes from their campus in a house I had bought myself. I asked Bree if she would like to come over, and for the first time in my adult life, I was turned down by a chick. But turned down or not, I was hooked and started asking Bree out regularly. Ed was a grad student on campus, and he and Anna also kept dating. The girls were in their junior year, but since they were both dating the other's brother, they lived together for their senior year too. Bree and I got engaged that October, and that is when Anna's switch flipped. Ed was still in grad school, and Anna was going to have at least one more semester of college because she had changed her major so much. They were in no position to get engaged. Anna was a constant pain in the behind during the wedding planning. She tried to cancel vendors, change orders, and even attempted to destroy Bree's dress. Ed threatened to break up with her if she didn't stop. She did. But the day of the wedding, she tried to spill something, still don't know what, on Bree's dress, but got her own instead. She missed the whole wedding changing. At the reception, my sister Cora and Bree's brother Dean, older than Ed and Bree, got engaged. All planned by Dean and Bree since both families were going to be there. Anna again had a fit, but calmed down at the thought of getting engaged at Cora's wedding. Ed didn't want to ruin the day anymore, so he kept quiet. Later, after Bree and I were gone, Ed caught Anna in a closet with a family friend doing the nasty. Ed, of course, broke up with her. Anna threw a fit, destroyed the venue, and ruined Cora and Dean's engagement party. For 10 years, Anna was in our lives with a cycle of men she would cheat on, rotating jobs, and having total meltdowns, making our lives miserable. It all ended when she was arrested for fraud and spent the last 13 years out of our lives. Now she is back. My and Bree's youngest asked me why Aunt Anna and I don't get along. Anna had told her some lies, and my daughter was confused because one involved Uncle Ed cheating on Anna. I sat down and told my 14-year-old the story I typed here. My wife thinks she is too young to be told all this. Am I wrong? Edit to add, when Anna got out of prison, she showed up at family dinner uninvited and seemed to get all the kids, mine and Cora's, into conversations. Since all the kids share uncles, the eldest called BS early. It's the 14-year-old who questioned me. All of Cora's kids called BS. Anna isn't supposed to be around the kids anymore. Second edit, my wife wants me to add that our daughter's BS meter is not broken. She called BS on me when I said my wife is the first woman to turn me down. Update. This happened today, and I'm not sorry. The restraining order was denied because the judge is a softie. We filed an appeal before leaving. While we were filing the appeal, Anna rushed to the school and tried to pull my teenager out early. My daughter was at lunch with friends in the outside eating area. It's gated, but the video shows Anna walking up to the gate, speaking to my daughter, and then walked to the office. Now I'm very glad I told the truth, and my wife is as well. Our daughter pretended to gather her things and walk to the office to meet Anna, but instead told a teacher her aunt is crazy and trying to kidnap her. The police were called, Anna was arrested, and I bet we get our restraining order tomorrow. The school acted quickly and perfectly, keeping my daughter and the rest of the students safe. I'm grateful I talked to my daughter, and I get to hear the words every husband longs for from his wife. I was wrong, and I'm sorry. My wife actually said those words. My daughter is safe, Anna is back behind bars, and my wife admitted I was right. I thought today was going to be bad, but it turned up aces. Thank this community for listening. This has been good for me. Edit to add, the last 3 hours. I'm shaken, and so is all of our family. I just calmed down enough to post. Almost as soon as I hit post, there was a knock on my door, and it was the sheriff. For background, we know him. Dean, Ed, and Bree were raised by their grandfather, the former sheriff, and the current sheriff has known them his entire career. The family had gathered because we wanted to support each other. Anna had also attempted to remove Ed's 14-year-old daughter from school. The girls were upset, so we were all together. What the sheriff shared baffles me. Anna had drugs and a gun in the car she was driving. We don't know what she had planned or how she got the gun. We all looked at a picture, and it is not one we have ever seen. Anna will be arraigned tomorrow on charges of attempted kidnap, possession with intent, and bringing a weapon onto school grounds. I can't begin to tell you how shaken we all are or how scared I am for my children. My son is 2 hours away at college, but he is coming home to be with his sister and us. I am very proud of my daughter. She asked if she would be allowed to speak at the arraignment, and the sheriff has promised to ask. I'm not sure if it's allowed, but I'm proud she wants to stand up for herself. We have to be at the courthouse tomorrow at 9 a.m. and wait for Anna's case to be called. They have to arraign her within 24 hours of arrest, so we know it will be before noon. Her trial may take up to 2 years to be prosecuted. Her fraud trial was 3 years long, but this part is quick. They are asking for no bail as no one will take her into their homes. My mother and father are beside themselves, absolutely devastated and blaming themselves. A mark of the amazing woman Ed ended up with is knelt in front of my parents and told them it was not their fault. Anna has asked to speak to our parents, Cora and myself, but at this point we all have declined. We are too angry, too upset, and too hurt. I'll update tomorrow after the hearing. Final update. Today my youngest sister was arraigned for attempting to kidnap my daughter. For clarity, my daughter's name will be Gwen. For anyone following my posts, I am naming people A, B, C, D, E, G. I skipped F because I am not creative enough to get a female name my daughter won't hate me for. So, if you have ever had to go to arraignment court, what happens is everyone is let in at 8:45 a.m. and you have to wait for the case to be called. Anna's lawyer asked my parents, me, and Cora to meet with Anna as she was pleading guilty to some of the charges and would not be released today. My wife and her brothers agreed we should go and maybe get some answers. We got no answers, only rantings of how we are horrible people to keep her out of our family and that we abandoned her. We turned her niece against her, and we resent the fact that she is so much better of a human being than we are. My mother is a mess. She hasn't been able to stop crying. We waited for a long time, and Anna was the last case before the lunch break. The judge made a statement about yesterday's judge and how we should have walked out of here with an order of protection. He also said he doubted an order of protection would have helped. He ordered a psych eval before trial. He read a report that said she was okay for arraignment, so he proceeded. He did allow Gwen and her cousin Helen to speak. I have tried to attach a photo of what Gwen wrote, but Helen decided not to speak at the last minute. From Gwen, my name is, until yesterday school was my safe place. I never worried about anything. I am not Miss Popular, but I have good friends and my classmates are good people. Yesterday, someone who should love me, who should want to protect me, took away my safe place. I have aunts who would jump into fire to save me. Now I know I have one who would push me in. I only met her 10 days ago. In that short time, she has shaken my foundations. I am asking this court to make right what she stole and please keep her away from me and my family. I'm only 14, but in the past 10 days, I feel like I have aged 20 years. I know Anna wants me to ask for mercy, but that is not safe for me to do. To say I am proud of my little girl doesn't begin to cover it. Yes, her brothers, sister, and cousins did help her, but she read this in a courtroom in front of the judge. Anna did attempt to interrupt, but was threatened with contempt. Anna pleaded guilty to possession charges. She fought the attempted kidnap. Her argument is that the school would have never released the girls to her based on the school policies, and therefore she had no reasonable expectation of success. However, she was the last case on the docket by design. While one solicitor was in arraignment court, another one was in with the grand jury. About 20 minutes before Anna was called, she was indicted on kidnapping charges. The judge actually smiled when bail is denied. Yes, everyone is getting therapy. It is likely 2 years before Anna's trial because of the motions and legal blah blah. So when we left the courthouse about an hour ago, this ends this crazy 10-day ride of Hurricane Anna. Thank you to everyone for your support and advice. My family and I enjoyed your comments. While we thought joining Reddit to vent about Anna would be just for fun, we should have remembered this is Anna and nothing is fun around her. She can suck the joy from every experience. What a whirlwind of a ride. I think for everyone's sake, she probably is in the right place. She definitely has a few screws loose, and who knows what would have happened if his daughter would have left school with her. I don't know exactly why she is the way she is, but maybe during her old prison sentence, something just kept building and building inside of her. I guess that's what having too much time on your hands can do to you. What do you think about OP's story? Leave your comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos.